What's going on, YouTube? It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon over here in lovely California. I was looking at the interwebs earlier today, and I saw an interesting article put up by The Atlantic. I don't really engage too much with The Atlantic, but the title of this article was so good, I had to make a video about it. The article was talking about the Democrat Party is apologizing to black voters. And I read just the headline, and I just couldn't help but laugh. This is based on Tom Perez was apologizing. Tom Perez is the head of the DNC, Democratic National Committee, and he was speaking before an audience over in Atlanta, Georgia, and he was just speaking in regards to the fact that, you know, Donald Trump won, and, you know, how bad, of course, that is, and how they haven't won on the things that they want to do, and they've just taken the black vote for granted. And I'm like, well, it's not just recently, and it's not just 2016, which y'all took the black vote for granted. I'm like, y'all been taking black people for granted for, I don't know, 200 years, 150 years? The party of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, separate but equal. I mean, the party of the Ku Klux Klan, the party of unfettered abortion. I mean, all these things, the party of the ever-expanding welfare state. And so it's just hilarious to me when I'm reading this article and how supposedly the Democrat Party is apologizing to black voters. Here's what I find hilarious, and here's what I find so interesting. I don't give a dang if you apologize to me. What I care about is, does your apology actually come with change? And this is why people are walking away from the Democrat Party. Look, if you tell me we apologize for taking you taking you for granted, black voter, but then at the same time, Democrat Party, you are locked in step with Planned Parenthood in favor of unfettered abortion, which the Democrat Party platform advocates for abortion at any point in time, and this abortion, the state of abortion, the way the Democrats want it, murders over 300,000 black babies every year, 300,000 potential black voters. And you got in cities like New York where there's more black babies being aborted than are being born. What are you apologizing for? What are you sorry for? I mean, see, when you apologize, your apology should actually come with some actual change. Change for the betterment of who you're apologizing to. So you're not apologizing about abortion, which is completely devastating the black community. Then also, the Democrat Party also has no apology for the welfare state, which further erodes the black community because it removes the black father out of the home, increasing single-parent households, which in the black community, and especially in the inner city, is up to around 75 to 80%. If you wanted to destroy the black community, slavery didn't do it, the KKK didn't do it, Jim Crow laws didn't do it, segregation didn't do it, but the welfare did a fantastic job. I'm telling you this, look, if I was a KKK member and somebody gave me a plan of how to destroy the black community, all I say is spend more money on welfare. Let's get more welfare programs, because slavery didn't do it. Shoot, you had more intact homes a couple years or decades out of slavery than you do now in 2018, where black people have the most freedom out of any country in all of the world. That is sad. But the Democrat Party is not apologizing for the welfare state. Matter of fact, they're advocating for more welfare state. You got people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez teaming up with Bernie Sanders and basically being a democratic socialist, which is idiotic at best, is basically saying our solution to your problem is more government, even though the government has done more damage to the black community than anybody has. And this is hilarious because I work for local government, but in many ways I find myself in complete disagreement with many of the policies that government puts into action. So my thing is, what Democrat Party, what are y'all apologizing for? Like, what is the apology? You're not apologizing for the actual things that are destroying the black voter. So you're apologizing for the fact that Donald Trump got in. Of course, of the Democrat Party, Donald Trump is Hitler, Stalin, Lenin, you know, the whole Nazi party, white nationalists, systemic oppression, and all this lumped into one. So we're sorry that we let him in. But this same Donald Trump is the same president who has a Black and Latino unemployment at record lows, a Donald Trump who's putting more money in the hands of Black and Latinos through tax cuts, a Donald Trump who is causing massive increase in job creation. I'm seeing reports about talking about where businesses are actually having problems because they have so many job openings, they're not able to fill all the openings, which then of course drives up the cost of hiring people, because the only way you can fill those openings is by now competing and offering more incentives, i.e. higher salaries. So this Donald Trump, who's a complete racist to the Democrat Party, is the same Donald Trump who's put in policies that are benefiting the black voter. So I'm just trying to understand. Like, I'm just trying to pull this together. And just, why are you apologizing? You ought not apologize at all, Democrat Party. You should just be like, hey, we're keeping the status quo. And when 2020 comes around and midterm elections in 2018, we expect your 95% vote, because y'all are hoodwinked and you guys are completely brainwashed and you have bought into the liberal agenda. You've bought into what CNN is telling you, what MSNBC is telling you, what the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Root, and the Atlantic, and all these other just complete left-wing driven places have told you. And so you bought in and just vote. And then, hey, if you get a penny on the dollar, it's all good. Hey, that's just life. That's what you got. And so this is what I'm seeing with the Democrat Party. I'm like, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Just keep doing y'all. And just the rational, reasonable black people that are out there, they're just going to go ahead and walk away. They're going to walk away. The people that actually pay some attention to what's going on in the news. You know, I compare the Democrat Party and the black voter. I compare the Democrat Party and the black voter. It's like the boyfriend who keeps on beating on his girlfriend. And after he beats on her, he comes back crying, you know, begging, got the tears coming down the eyes, snot coming out the nose, begging, girl, I won't beat you again, I promise. You know, I won't do it again, I'm so sorry. And then she, like a fool, takes him back. And then as soon as she goes ahead and bakes the cornbread and burns the cornbread, boop, he's going upside her head again. And over and over and over again, rinse, wash, rinse, repeat. So I don't know how much longer these Democrat voters, these black voters, they're going to take getting whooped upside the head and kicked in the tail. But that's the video. I didn't want to take too long, but I just thought I'm going to link the article in the description box below so you can see for yourself. You can read it, have yourself a good old quality laugh. But I'm like, save the apologies, because Democrat Party, your effect and the things you want to do to the community are not changing. You're still for massive black genocide through abortion. You're still for massive welfare state and the complete eroding of the black family unit. So save your apology and just do as you normally do. And us sensible people who happen to have brown skin, we see through the lies, we see through all of the games, and we just say peace. We're good. We're totally good. Look, and as you walk away, you don't have to, you know, you don't even have, I'm like, look, when I talk to people, I'm like, you don't have to vote. You don't have to just immediately go out and register Republican or something like that. Even though I'm a conservative Republican, look, you can just go independent and then just start thinking and doing your research. You'll find out, you'll figure it out. But eventually, if you figure out and you pay attention, you should vote conservative, because you should come to the knowledge of the truth and know what's really going on. But look, just get the heck away out of that party, because look, they're gonna beat you. They're gonna whoop you upside your head, because it's just the way it is when you're with that husband who doesn't care about treating his wife right, and he wants to go upside her head. He's gonna do it. But that's my thoughts, y'all. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. What you think about the article. If you actually click on the link and read it, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the article. That's the time I got. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.